What is up, everyone? We're here with some Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, and we're here to answer that question, should you pull? So we have the new Aerith exclusive limit break weapon, the Bahamut rod. Long and short, yeah, pull on this one. And we're gonna get it into this one as well. Typically we talk about, the idea of if it's a character you like, you don't really care about the meta, just pull for the weapon, pull for the gear, right? This is one that you pull for it, regardless. So before we get into this, guys, remember, if you do like what you see, if you'd like to drop that like, comment, or subscribe if you're not already, that'd be absolutely amazing. And let's look at this thing. So, the gear itself first, let's just see what it looks like here. I did look at this in my, when they dropped all this stuff, just a quick look at it. But looking at it again, it looks still just as good. I really do like the little Bahamut skeleton spine on her back. I think that looks really awesome. Tassels are a little meh, just because the movement's really weird. Like, this one's just kind of hanging off to the right there. The left one has a little bit more natural movement. The right one's kind of buggy. The black and white bow is awesome. We got something straight, like I said, out of Kingdom Hearts here. Looks like a member of Organization 13 here. Got the zippers and the belts and all that kind of stuff. I love the chest plate here. We've got the little pink belt accents. Shoes look nice, like the little Bahamut wings on the, or shield wings on the shoes here. The Bahamut rod looks awesome with this. Overall, this outfit looks amazing. Love the little pink necklace. Gloves look really good. The accents and all that on them. This is probably my favorite one so far, just based off looks alone. So let's look at the outfit first. So the Bahamut robe has the boost attack all allies 5%. Great to have. Bahamut's protection is going to give her magic and physical defense plus 20% and healing potency plus 10%. Great things to have for a healer. Now let's take a look at this Bahamut rod. So the Bahamut rod, people are trying to compare it to other weapons, and they're not looking at the big picture. They're kind of just comparing the bits and pieces. We'll get to that in a second, though. So looking at this thing, just at base 5-star, level 120, magic heal 42%, all allies, P-def is increased low to mid, all allies, and when Aerith's HP is below 40% or less, this is our new thing here, +1 to the ATB gauge of all allies, excluding herself. Comes with magic attack boost, all allies, 30 points, so that's going to give you that 18%. Has a boost heal plus 12, so you're only at that plus 15%. Magic attack boost 1, heal boost 1, and then we have an all Asuna. Now, yeah, you lose the 40%, but you never really do Asunas for the purpose of true healing. It's for the purpose of the Asuna. When you start getting into like your poison dragon fights where you all get poisoned at the same time, this would be amazing. One cast, all poisons removed from all characters. That'd be a great thing to have there. Get this thing to OB6. This is a nice spot to get it at minimum here. Your healing potency goes up to 54%. All allies. P-def is now mid to mid. That's as high as this is going to go, by the way. That's one of the people's, that are having a problem with it. We compare it to the Centipede, where the Centipede will go up to high. But, keep in mind, the Centipede doesn't do all of what this thing does. It's also now, the HP threshold for that ATB gauge boost is 70%. That's huge. Considering you look at when most times, like especially if you're auto battling, when the heal kicks off, this is gonna proc every single time. The magic attack all allies boost has gone up to 40, so now you're at that 22% threshold. Heals at 27, so you're at 45% healing. That P-def lasts for 16 seconds, so that looks, like I said, I think this looks great. But when compared to the Centipede, yeah, okay, so that goes to high. But what the Centipede does not offer, it does not give that boost magic attack to all allies. You're not getting that ATB gauge boost offered off onto the other characters. Now, what I will give the Centipede, though, I think, if I remember correctly, we'll pull it up here in a second. So this is a 5 ATB weapon. If we look at the Centipede, let's come in here, let's switch out. Let's come down here to Matt, Centipede. It's 5 ATB as well. I thought it was a 4 ATB off the top of my head. So yeah, I mean, this is going to get you mid to high. And if you, yeah, I mean, that's great to have high, but this has a little bit more utility to it. So what happens if you do get this thing to OB10? 59% all allies, mid to mid still. Now that ATB boost has gone to 90%. So as long as your HP is just below 90%, you're going to be able to pop this off a lot. So it's slightly more beneficial to have her health slightly on the low side, her max HP, so this might proc a little bit more often. I mean, yeah, every 5 ATB, but she's giving 1 extra ATB to your DPS. She's giving 1 ATB to your buffer, your debuffer. And that's going to help them attack more often, increasing the DPS and increasing the usefulness of your supports. Boost magic attack's gone to 46 now, so if she's main-handing this thing, which I'm assuming she would be with her, 25% magic attack to all allies. The heal's at 39, so you're getting this plus 60% to the heal. This is a solid weapon, and it looks like this is going to be the first one I am going to be pulling on. Now, how far am I going to pull on this? That really depends. Because one thing that I was really disappointed with is that, so Genji Blade appears on this banner, great. Tifa's banner is going to be the new Kate Sith one. So 3 of the 4 banners are the Genji Blade. The 4th one is Tifa, or is the HP shout for Kate Sith. I wish this one would have been Kate Sith, because now I'm looking at pulling on Tifa's because I like the looks of it based off what I've seen in the wallpaper. I'm not sure about the utility. That's probably going to be the make or break for me. But man, like, I hate that I could potentially lose out on both ultimate weapons because of that, because there's no guarantee to get them, especially if I'm going to pull on both of those banners. Yeah, I got 90,000 crystals, but I have to spend all 90,000 on either the first 3 banners or the last banner to guarantee getting that ultimate weapon. So that was kind of a bummer they did that. Like I said, I really wish that these 2 would have been maybe Kate Sith, and the first 2 could have been Sephiroth's Genji Blade, but you know, it is what it is. I also don't really see myself using Kate Sith, so that's the other reason I'm like, eh. But it's alright. Like I said, overall, I think this thing looks amazing. The abilities look great. The stacks look great. I think this is a great weapon to pull on. I don't necessarily think it would be great to have just at its base 5-star. I think you definitely want this thing at minimum OB6, just because, again, of how the heal that ATB is going to proc. That's definitely the alluring factor to this thing. 40%. You know, how often are you letting yourself get below 40% HP before you're triggering that heal? 70% is a lot more viable. So, that's kind of my thoughts there. At least get this thing to OB6. I think it's a great weapon, great gear. Like I said, this is going to be the first one that I'm going to pull on, and pending how good or bad Tifa's gear is, will depend on whether I pull on Tifa or I go back and pull on Cloud. That's who I'm kind of deciding between. Will it be Tifa or will it be Cloud? Unless I get extremely lucky with my stamp pulls and my pulls in general, and I just get a ton of 5 stars, I'm probably going to be able to pull on 2 banners, and that's it. Sucks, but it is what it is, right? So yeah, back to the answer, guys. Should you pull on this banner? I say yes. I think this looks like a great banner. So good luck to you guys on your pulls. I wish you the best in the rest of the anniversary, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.